Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. I am here with Winston, Arthur, and we're in Flagstaff, Arizona. We are on day one of our big summer trip. So I wanted to show you what my setup is looking like. Yesterday, if you tuned into my live, my van was parked kind of right here in that shaded area. This morning I moved it because it was too cold there. I like having the morning sun on my van because it's cold at night. So when the sun comes up, it warms up my van really nicely in the morning. So I went ahead and moved my van after I realized that. But I still have this really nice shade spot for when it's going to get warmer. The sun is really bright and warm up here in Flagstaff. So I set up my double chair for Wynston and I, and of course my table from Walmart. I'm not drinking beer this morning. That is definitely a ginger ale. I have my tablet and my Jackery set up. Since I have good solar, I was charging everything. And I just took some time to organize my van because I'm really weird, and every day I like to organize it just so it's nice and clean and ready for the day or for the evening. So I don't spend a ton of time in my van during the day typically because I love to be outside, but I just shook out all the blankets and my rug and kind of organized it, stacked my blankets up right here on my Yeti, and just to get everything organized. Winston is very much enjoying his day as well. Here's my kitchen table. I do not have my propane stove out yet. We did experience rain yesterday, so there are still a few things that I haven't taken out, but I went ahead and made a couple cups of coffee this morning. I have out my little MSR pocket rocket stove. That's what I made my coffee on. I prefer to use that for super quick cooking or coffee, boiling water, etc., just because it's so small and convenient. And also, I have to tell you guys, I have this collapsible tea kettle. Highly recommend it. I did a video on it a couple months ago, but holy crap, I still love it, and you should really get one. So check out that video if you're interested. I love my collapsible tea kettle. So yeah, the van is organized and clean. I met my neighbor over across from us, right over there in the Class C. His name's Tom, and what's funny about Tom is he lives like a mile from my mom in Chandler. So that was neat. He's probably in his 70s, and we connected this morning over coffee, and so that was really cool. It's always nice to have friends and people looking out for you. I hung my trash from my hitch. So brilliant. Lots of van lifers over here in that area, even like some car campers and stuff, so that's really neat. Winston, what are you barking at, my son? So I'm happy that I moved my van just because this shade is really nice, but I just didn't want my van in the shade. I really like to enjoy the sun and the warmth. It's in the 60s, so I just have my other door on my van open as well, because what I did was I turned off the automatic doors in my van so I can manually just keep them open like this, so that way even though the sun is beating on this side of my van, I'm getting airflow through. So I'm really loving this spot, but I've been here several times before. However, I like how I kind of moved my van and just got reset up, and then this way, yeah, I don't know, I just like this better. And I still have plenty of privacy, like with the trees and stuff, so. And the solar panel I'm using is the Jackery 60 watt, and the Jackery that I use is the 240 Explorer, and it is enough, and it's perfect, and I love it. I love my setup. So thank you so much for tuning in to day one of our big summer trip. I'm so glad that you're here with me. Remember to follow us on Instagram, support us on Patreon, and we also accept donations via Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. All of that information is in the About section of my YouTube channel. Oh, Winston says Happy Tuesday. We'll see you guys soon.